Hey yo! Got so many songs to get to. My new releases folder is totally backlogged. So let's do a quick one and I can get it uploaded while my phone is charging later in the past to you somehow that time. Anyway, let's start with some of the higher viewed. Some of the songs with the higher views that are later on chronologically. Let's try to clear out some of those ones that are over a year old. I got the Guns N' Roses, of course. I think I've talked about them already. Two songs that I've heard so far, Perhaps and The General, and they're just amazing. I think it's the first new Guns N' Roses material with Slash since I think Spaghetti Incident was 1994. We'll find out here in a little bit after I do my 1994 album video, but I think that was when that came out. So 30 years since there's been new original music with all of the guys, well, not all of the guys, but Axl and Slash, Duff together. Speaking of which, Duff's new album is really, really good. I've only heard a few songs. Longfeather was one. It was pretty simple, a little bit of piano and stuff going on in there. The other one, he did another one called I think it's called I Just Don't Know, ironically, with Jerry Cantrell. He pulls off an pretty amazing solo, but it's kind of just an acoustic-y song, so I could leave it or take it or leave it. Duran Duran had new music. They're on that Talking Heads cover album with Victoria from Maneskin. My girlfriend guessed in with him on the which one did they do? Psycho Killer, I think. And they've got a new song called Dance Macabre. It's kind of poppy. I don't know. Could take it or leave it. Miley Cyrus had a few songs that nobody really got on anybody's radar because Flowers took over everything in the last 2 years. So Used to Be Young is beautiful, beautiful song. Hopefully I'm going to be doing a cover of that pretty soon. But next we had Crosses, which is a side project of Chino from the Deftones, and music's all right. His voice is always stellar. I tried to listen to the last few Deftones have been really good because they're finally just doing what they want to do, but I don't know. It just was hitting me wrong. So like, not that this EDM flavored stuff is any better for me, but it's just nice hearing his voice in a different context. He also did a cover of Cruel Summer by Bananarama, not Taylor Swift. That's really cool. It's kind of more floaty. It's more Team Sleep than... It's kind of in between Team Sleep and Crosses. Anyway, Crosses has really good stuff. Anyway, 8 months in, we got Idols. Had 3 million views, at least when I wrote this, which could have been weeks ago. But Dancer, Idol's song Dancer. They're freaking weird and edgy, and I'm glad they're getting some recognition. Next up we got The Smile, which I got a friend that's been trying to get me into them for the last couple years, and I don't know why, I just can't bring myself to listen to it. I know it's just Radiohead. It's basically Radiohead. It's Johnny and Tom from Radiohead, but I think I've figured out that it's just his voice and that style, their style, just hits me with the nostalgia that I'm just not ready to deal with yet. I'm not ready to face what that nostalgia's got in mind for me. So I keep trying. They're on my list, and I keep trying to listen to it, and it's amazing. I love it, but it kind of hurts my heart in a weird way. And I know some of that music, that's what it's supposed to do, but I was deep into Radiohead, so it's a weird one. It's a weird one. I'm gonna keep trying though. Anyway, the trend has been towards, besides the more poppy stuff, the trend with a lot of this newer music has been to more of a dirty guitar sound, like raw. Like I think it's a backlash to everything being done on computers and everything having to be streamed and uploaded and AI and all of this easy stuff you can do with easy drumming and people like Rick Beato talking about new music being lame because it's all snapped to a grid and it's all quantized, and it seems to be this new trend towards like more raw type of stuff, kind of almost a heavy alternative type of sound, which now with the internet there's no such thing as alternative, because what's it alternative to? Some of these bands that 20, 30, 40 years ago would have been lucky to ever even get a record out, let alone the uphill climb of getting it promoted and out into hands of people like me that were buying records and stuff. Now some of those artists that I think, wow, they're really underground, and they'll get 30,000, 50,000 views on several of their songs. So hopefully they're making a living just doing their little business and tour when they can. And the next video I'm going to cover about a dozen of those bands, but we'll keep this one pretty short. If you're still here, I appreciate you sitting through my ums and ahs in this raw, unedited style of video. I got a three-pronged approach to it. I'm trying to just break my procrastination with the rule that done is better than perfect. So I'm going to just knock a few of these out. The other reason is because I'm trying to clear my playlist out a little bit. I've got kind of a backlog. I've got almost 500 songs in that playlist, and it's just kind of out of control. And the third reason is because I broke my phone recently, and I haven't re-uploaded my editing app. So if I'm going to do any videos and avoid that procrastination, I got to just stick them out there. So like I said, if you're still here, I really appreciate it. Hopefully I'll get back to a little better, get back up in the studio and get some better lights going and do some more editing and get some more music up on the other channel, my Oddbender channel. Make sure you go and check that out too. Leave me a comment down below if you want to talk about any of this new music, or if you know of anything new that's out there. All right, well, that'll do it.